Hey there, Church Playbookers. Todd here with Church Playbook, and I am just getting into my office this morning, and I thought that I would give you a little tour. So go ahead and check this out here. All right. Welcome to my office. This is where a receptionist would sit if we had one that didn't work from home. My receptionist answers the phone mobily from her house, and then she comes into the office one day a week. This is my church planting residence office. He's on vacation. This is my youth pastor's office when he's not down at the church. And then this is the office, kind of a catch-all. This is where our bookkeeper comes in and pays all the bills every week. And then this down here is my office. Let me turn on. So this wall, and not the front wall, this is actually where I do a lot of my videos. You can see I've got some lighting equipment that I don't like. I don't use, it's not easy. I use the ring light more than anything else. And then I've got a couple of tables in here that I'll put together when I have staff meetings up here. I got that stained glass deal at an auction at my kids' school because I thought it reminded me of Riverview, which is the name of my church. And then we had this put together for our 5-year anniversary, and this is actually my favorite picture of Jesus, and my wife ordered that for me. And this is one of our several certificates of appreciation. Most of them are just filed away. I need to get them out. And then this is my desk, the Macs that I work on. I've got a calendar up there, a bunch of knickknacks. For those of you that are familiar with the getting things done philosophy, that's my, I think it's called a tickler file. And then this is what I call my brain. And I've actually done some videos in front of this whiteboard here before. But what I've got is these are the series that I have over the summer and the beginning of the fall. We're in a series right now called Greater Than, which is an 8-week study on the book of Hebrews. And you can see we did communion this last week. I taught on Sunday, which was the first time in a month. Well, I taught on June 3rd. I'm teaching this Sunday, and then one of my associate pastors is teaching on the 15th, and I'm doing the baby dedication that day. I'm teaching again and wrapping up the series on the 22nd, and then one of my associates is doing our baptism, so that's fun. I've got a vision series in August called The Adventure of a Lifetime, which you can see I've written the title up there, but I need to write the actual message titles. And then we've got a series in September. We actually do this series every year called Red Box at Riverview. And if you've ever seen like a God at the Movies series, then it's the same thing. It's just movies that they can get from Redbox. The Gather, Grow, Give, and Go All to the Glory of God is our updated purpose statement. We actually adopted a church in our denomination not too long ago, and we put their church name at the front of our new purpose statement. We used to be Know, Grow, and Go. And so now we're Gather, Grow, Give, and Go, all to the glory of God. It's a purpose-driven statement. And then here are some upcoming emails that I'm going to write over the next couple of weeks. But this is like, again, this whiteboard is where I kind of dump my brain, and then I'll come over to my desk and work it out. Things I need to accomplish today, you just stick Post-it notes on there. And this is just kind of a mess. Got some old conference notebooks that I keep around, and then I've got bookshelves and bookshelves down at the church of my stuff. And then I'm kind of a planner junkie, and so I've got a bunch of planners in here that I like to test out. And then I think that's it for the office. A couple of things. First of all, so like I said, my office is not at the church. It used to be. Our church actually meets in an old bar, and maybe on another video I'll give you a tour of that because it's pretty old. And we've renovated it the best that we can. But there was some built-in offices at the church, and as our children's ministry grew and we ran out of Sunday school space, we actually renovated the offices, all except one. And so when my assistant comes in once a week, She works out of that office. The offering counters count in that office. But we actually turned the majority of the office into a children's space. And it's just easier to renovate space on site for your classroom needs and go find offices elsewhere. This is actually a 2-story office plex. There's some restaurants in here. We're literally on top of a bar, and we're in between a beauty salon and a vape shop, which I think is really just a front for a marijuana dispensary, but I can't prove that. So anyway, yeah, that's the office. Hey, I sent out an email this morning. Hopefully you got it. One of the questions that I get on a regular basis is, hey, is the Church Playbook in a digital format? And the answer is yes. It's not a part of the free plus shipping offer that I'm doing, but you can order the digital copy, from one of my other shops. But I've gone ahead and I'm actually recording. I've recorded part of it, but I'm finishing the recording this week of the audiobook of the Church Playbook. And listen, I get it. We're just super busy these days. And so, whether we're driving from one appointment to the next, whether we're at the gym, whether we're at one of our kids' sporting games, whatever, it's just harder and harder to sit down and read even something as simple as this. And so I'm recording the audiobook. It'll be done this week. I'm releasing it next Tuesday. But in the description below, I'm going to give you a link to where you can pre-order the audiobook, and you can pre-order it for $9.97. When the audiobook comes out on July 11th, the price is going to go up to $19.97. And then you actually want to be able to order it by itself. I'm actually making the audiobook part of one of the upgrades you can get in the free plus shipping offer that I do. So you can only order it from this particular site through next Tuesday. So I just wanted to give you guys an opportunity to pick that up. As always, like, comment, subscribe to this channel. Throw any questions you have about anything in the comments below. And whether you're watching it the day that I've uploaded this video, or a month from now, a year from now, it doesn't matter. I will personally come back and answer your questions. Hope you guys are having a great day, and we'll see you soon.